Next piece of data is the response time. And this survey is a few years old at this point, so I will challenge you to take these numbers and divide them all by 5. So what they determined when they did this is that waiting 5 minutes versus 10 minutes, it's ultimately a 900% increase in the actual contact rate if we wait 5 versus 10. What I want to challenge you on is now look at that as 1 versus 2. Like, if you guys, and I'm dead fucking serious about this, if you're not at church with your family or having sex, like, you need to pick up the phone within seconds and follow up with every lead you get. Like, you should be obsessed when a new lead comes in to get on it and have that first dial within 60 seconds. Because what's happening is most of these leads, almost every lead source out there right now, is sending out to 3 people simultaneously. The first person to dial is going to get them on the phone, and they're not going to hang up with that person. Then the second person who calls a minute later, 2 minutes later, they're already on the phone with me. They're not going to answer your call because I'm already on the phone with them. So you guys have got to obsess. Like some of you guys that I send leads out to, you guys are following up like 15 minutes later. I mean, look at this. 15 minutes is down here. It's a fucking fraction. It's such a small probability that you're going to connect with these people. We've got to obsess. Like, if you remember nothing else from today, I want you to absolutely obsess over speed to lead. This is the most important metric on this entire chart. Should be number 1 because it's the most important thing. Like, I'm talking obsess. Like, lead came in, I gotta grab it right now. Like, stop what you're doing and follow up on that lead within seconds, which we're running the agent on duty model for a reason with those of you guys on the team, because now you don't have any distractions. There is no excuse. You're not at church, you're not with your family, you're not having sex. So you should be following up with that within seconds. There's no excuse for you to not follow up within seconds. And I promise you, you're far better off following up within seconds than spending 5 minutes researching the data and then making the call. Because you're going to spend 5 minutes researching the data, and then by the time you call them, they're already on the phone with somebody else, and you did all that research for nothing. Just get on the phone with them. Figure it the fuck out. Don't worry about what to say. Speed to lead is more important than what to say. But you're not going to get them on the phone and be able to say anything if you don't call them quick enough. You've got to obsess. Like, I really want to drive this home. Obsess over your speed to lead. Steve?
And also remember, I would say that speed to lead represents about 70%, and the 30% gap that fills the 100 is that the sooner you call somebody, they've also got real estate on their mind, versus the later you call, life happens. So they might not have time for you, something changed, they're with somebody, but in that moment that they were inquiring, they're on a computer, they're on their device, they're literally in a real estate mindset. So if you're catching them in that mindset, they're so much more responsive to have a real estate conversation, right, where they'll open up. So speed to lead is critical, not just because you want to beat out any potential competition, because these leads are going to numerous people, and they didn't just mysteriously go online and go, oh, I just like one house. They're browsing, right? So there could be 9 people about to call them. You don't even know that. But as long as you get them in a real estate mindset, now you can really start to explore the conversation where they're open to it, versus you're distracting me now. I'm in a different environment. Why didn't you call me then? They're never going to say that, but I will tell you that your results will go up dramatically. I don't know where it would be on a Harvard review, but I can tell you with certainty that they will be receptive, and you probably all experience that anyway. So that's something that you know inside of you. So you have to couple that with the speed to lead, because that's really what you're doing. You're tapping into their moment of now that has to do with real estate, versus their moment of, I'm with my kids, I'm back at work, I'm with my spouse, I'm out with my buddies, I'm watching a game, whatever it is. Now you're disturbing them because they're outside of their real estate mindset. So it's not just critical to beat your competition, it's critical to get them when they want to talk about it.